Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are stopping by for the first time, welcome. My name is Laifa and today I'm going to be doing I tried following Scott Band's makeup tutorial. So I saw this video like almost a year ago. I remember the first time I saw it, I was blown away. Like, I watched that video to the very end and I've watched it over and over and over and over again since then. And I've always thought I should try this. But somehow I still haven't gotten the courage to try it till now. And then I saw my girl Kelechi trying it and a couple of other people, and it seemed like a lot of fun. I've been trying to film for a couple of days and I haven't really been able to because I'm back home. You can see I'm not in my usual filming setup. I'm in my family home. My mom made all of us come back home and I'm here with my family and just coming online, seeing everything going on, seeing what people are going through. Like, it's so hard not to be sad and scared. And I don't know, I just said today I must film. I've been making excuses not to film. I was like, today I'm going to film, so at least I can spread a little love and light to you guys watching this video. I'm really scared to do this tutorial. I'm never going to lie to you because it's technically so different from mine. So let's see if I nail this or not. Let's go.
Your skin is really beautiful.
So is my skin.
This is a fantastic palette to work with. I always start with contour. I always start with the dark.
So he starts with contour.
I'm going to use all-nighter, right?
Alright, so he did not prime. He just went straight into concealer. He's using Urban Decay concealer. I do not have that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Tarte concealer in the shade Deep Sand and LA Girl Fawn. I'm going to mix this together. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have a lot of products that he's using in this tutorial, but I'm just going to work with what I have and use his technique.
I don't really.
He doesn't use primer, you guys. So if you're watching him, he's using a whole lot of concealer, which is quite scary. I don't use this much concealer, you guys. But you heard him, he goes ham on the concealer. So he brings it down here, like so. God, guys, do you know what I just realized? I hope this doesn't dry out. That would be a disaster, man.
What I like to do with it is just kind of blend it out. Now I'm sorry.
Okay, so he's using a foundation brush like this. God, I cannot remember the last time I used this kind of foundation brush. Like, this was what I started with, but we now slowly graduated into using beauty sponges, and that's all I know now. Like, I cannot remember a life before beauty sponges. So this one is from Evita Joseph.
I'm like literally giving you all my secrets here.
Do you hear that, guys? All of his secrets. I'm going to play this back over and over and over, and I'll be like, how can you do this? Well, now I have it in action.
So what I do is just gently watch. I'm going to turn your nose just a little bit so that everybody can see this. And and you can do this on yourself, which is very easy, is I blend it up this way. See?
I can't wait to share all this stuff with you.
I know. This is such good timing because...
Guys, I'm a bit scared right now. I'm not even going to lie to you. So same thing on this other side, blending it upwards. I don't even know if I'm blending anything, man.
Sharper. All right, jaws. We're going to come in with the jaws of light.
Okay, so he took a really dark contour, cream contour, and for that I'm going to be taking my Huda Beauty cream contour Tantour in the shade medium. So this is it. I'm not sure if this is dark enough because the one is using for her is really dark, so I'm going to see if I'll use rich or medium, but let me try medium first. So I'm going to be using the same kind of brushes he's using, which is something like this. I don't know where this brush is from. The name has rubbed off. I usually never... Is that showing? Okay, that's showing. I usually never do this. Like, I'm not one to contour jawline. Like, I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm usually scared that it will just create a line of demarcation. I feel like it's not as dark as hers, so I'm going to go into rich, just a little bit of rich. Okay, so he's doing a little bit on her neck. This is extreme, man. Collarbone. Hey, this is some serious shit. Woo-hoo. So he's doing on her chin also. Okay, he's also putting it on her hairline. So he's also he's also bringing it down here on the temples. Okay, so for the nose, he's using it small. And for that, I'm going to use this Huda Beauty brush. So he's also doing that on her lips. Oh wow, he did that everywhere. So let's do that too. So he's kind of giving her a lip plump, even though my lips are already pretty huge. If I slap you, my sister is here shaking her head that my lips are pretty huge. But we are following Uncle Scott, and Uncle Scott said to do this, man.
Ready?
Alright, so now he's going into foundation.
We're gonna start with
He's applying foundation on her body too, and I realized that he used a darker shade of foundation. I'm thinking in my mind, should I do that, or did he do that because she's pale, and does that apply to me, dark girl? I'm just gonna do it. So I'm going to mix NARS in Iguaku and Maybelline in Deep Bronze. So I'm going to mix these two shades together. I like to mix foundations. In my mind, I feel like I'm getting the best of both worlds, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to be using this Huda Beauty buffing brush. So he started from her neck region, so I'm going to do that also. Well, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Who knows what movie that is? The only thing better than hairspray, that's me. I know I can't sing.
do like a little bit like what this is like.
Alright, so now he's blending the forehead area.
There is a difference.
So you can see that he's doing a flicking motion. So I'm flicking too.
Between some of the artists that you see there.
Alright, so now he's doing the
And then someone like you that
this side and this side.
Whenever I'm with you, I am alright. There's something about the way you make me feel inside.
He said he used a lighter foundation for the highlight area, so I'm going to go into a lighter foundation. I'm going to go into this Juvia's Place in Malawi.
Counting down the days till we fly away, heading to the sun.
So he said he's now eliminating the mouth contour. He's just tapping on it, so I'm going to be doing just that. How am I looking so far, guys? Am I looking like a clown yet? For the contour area, I'm noticing that he used a smaller buffing brush. I wasn't really looking down, so I'm going to do that on the other side. So I'm using this brush from White Glam Cosmetics. Guys, he's been blending forever, man. And I totally get it. I don't even know whether I'm blending this thing well, because I feel like I'm doing such an awful job. I can't even really tell with all these lights that are blinding me. I feel like when I'm editing this video, I'll see that I look like a clown at this point in time. I feel like I lost my contour. I don't know, but that's all he did. So I cannot add. I remember the last time I did this, I tried following someone, that was Jackie Aina. People in the comment section were like, oh my god, that's not the point, you're not supposed to be doing your own technique, you're supposed to be doing exactly what the person is doing, blah blah blah. So I don't want to hear that in my comment section today, so I'm going to be doing exactly what he's doing. So I feel the urge to add a bit of contour, but I'm not going to, because he did not do that.
I think that
so he's using a cream blush.
Better than powder.
He thinks that cream blushes work better than powder. I don't have a cream blush, so I'm going to be using this orange corrector as my blush. This is Nuban Beauty in 050. I never do cream blushes. Like, it's even of late that I started getting into blushes. Before now, I feel like Blushes looked funny on dark skin, but I'm slowly getting into using blushes. So I'm going to use another brush from White Glam. These are my new favorite brushes. So I'm going to be using the kind of brush you used. Please don't go wrong. I'm being very light-handed, so I don't move all the blending that I've been trying to blend for the past how many minutes.
Another day, being stuck here in this place. No,
Went into a dry brush to marry everything together. So we're going to do that.
watch the sunset in your eyes. Baby, I wanna still act like we are 22.
Oh my god, you guys, I'm noticing that he has blended his nose contour. Like, I remember the first time I saw this video, I was like, I was waiting for the points where he blended that nose contour and it did not come. So I'm going to try and blend this by myself with a small blending brush from White Glam also. It's a Nigerian brand, by the way. Nigerian brands are killing it, you guys. Like, really, they're killing it.
Right now, just let go, lose control, play songs on the radio too loud. This could be magical.
So I'm seeing that he added a bit of light concealer under the eyes again. So I'm just going to go back into Fawn. I'm not going to mix it with the Tati concealer.
This could be magical.
So he's going into a translucent powder. So I'm going to be using this one from Laura Mercier. I'm using a brush like his, also from White Glam. So he's using his powder. Obviously don't have his powder, so I'm going to be using Dark Deepest from MAC. Guys, I'm actually looking like I have collarbones when I actually do not, because fat has covered everywhere. And now that I'm at home, I feel like all the hard work that I've been trying to do, like all the gymming and the dieting that I've been trying to do for these past few months to try and lose weight, I just came home and my mother is hell-bent on putting more meat on my body. Like every second, what do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? Like, I literally just ate. My god, I feel like all the fear, all the paranoia, I'm just channeling it into eating. Also, he's using highlight now. He's using the highlight palette from, I don't know. This is Artist Couture in Sugar Daddy. Scott Barnes is my sugar daddy right now, just so you know. And I'm doing what daddy says, and daddy says we should use this brush. So I'm going to use this brush.
Actually, it sent me some stuff, and they're
Okay, so he's swirling it.
with a lot of cold cards, actually.
I use them a lot for highlighters.
So he's putting a little bit of highlighter in the inner corner of her eyes. So I'm going to do that using just the Nuban Beauty in Man.
Look at that. Just want to show you 2 strokes.
Okay, so he's going into bronzer, thank God. Although I do not have a bronzer, I usually use like a darker powder. So I'm going to be using this one from Lady V. So I'm going to be using that for my bronzer. I do not have the kind of brush that he used.
Not the color. Hate one that looks like there's a stroke.
He used a very dark shade. So I'm going to use a very dark shade also. Guys, this is very strange, but the next thing he's doing is going into her lips, and he's lining this with a brown lip liner. So I'm going to be using MAC Chestnut lip liner. Guys, he is going into lip gloss, just lip gloss. So I'm going to be using this one from Fenty Beauty in Gloss Bomb. What he's doing, he's flicking it upwards like so. Okay. So I'm gonna be flicking too. Alright, so he's going into brows now. I don't have the product he's using, so I'm just going to use my brow pencil. So I'm going to be using this one from Binwa in the shade Dark Browns. I didn't draw outlines like I normally would, because Scott pretty much just filled in the brow. Like, he didn't give it outlines. Like, if you watch my other videos, you know that I like to outline my brows very well. So I'm literally fighting the urge not to do that, so I just filled it in. Guys, my guy still went back in with a dark powder, so I'm going back into that dark powder. This jaws must be defined by fire by force.
I'm going against it.
So
Takes that sharp.
he went back into that face powder he used and he's flicking it upwards, so I'm going to do that also.
Using my crease brush on this.
I love that crease brush.
So he took a crease brush and he's in the dark shade, so I'm going to go into this Mood Beauty palette and use this dark brown here.
Just doing a really easy look
Okay,
in a few different colors and just go down that.
So what I
saw him smudge that dark shade here, so I'm going to do the same thing. And he connected it here. Also smudged on the lower lash line, so I'm doing that also. And now he's using his fingers to apply a color that I can't really tell. I'm just going to grab this color. I feel like it looks like it. I don't know if you guys can see that. He said he backcombs mascara like this, so we are going to do that. He's going into lashes, so I'm going to be doing the same. For lashes, I'm using these ones from Lady V in the style PH. They're so beautiful. Alright guys, so this is pretty much the end of this tutorial. He didn't use setting spray. Like, I was almost reaching for my setting spray and I was waiting to see, did he use setting spray, did he not use setting spray, but he didn't. So I guess this is the finished look. What do you guys think? Did I do a good job? Did I nail Uncle Scott Band's technique? I think this was my first time trying this technique out, so I didn't really do a good job. I'm going to be honest with myself. But I think I'm going to try it again another day and see if I nail it. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Did I try? Did I not try? Please let me know in the comment section down below. Scott Barnes, like, I literally followed him the first time I watched this video because he's so amazing and he did an amazing job, and I wish I did him more proud than I did. Is that a word? More proud? But you know what I mean. Hope I did him proud. So yeah, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please like this video, comment in the comment section down below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, share this video and try this technique. Do it. I tried following Scott Barnes. I think you actually have a fun time trying out something new, because this is different from what a lot of us usually do. I'm actually a professional makeup artist if you're new to my channel, so this was fun trying out. So yeah, this is the end of this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and let us spread love and light during these hard times. What we see on social media is even worse than the fear. God has not given us the spirit of fear, and God said in his word that we should be anxious for nothing. So as much as it's hard, let's have faith in God, let's put our trust in God, and let's stay home and stay safe. Okay, I love you guys so much, and I know that this too shall pass. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.